Cecily, and I'm originally from China. I graduated from Ted Rogers MBA in 2024. Before the MBA program, I have about 7 years of work experience back in China. So after graduate from the program, I'm transitioning to a new role. Right now, I'm working as technology consultant at BDO Canada. It was both a personal and professional decision. After the pandemic, I felt it was important to step out of my comfort zone, explore the world, and pursue a meaningful career pivot. So I started researching countries and programs that can potentially fulfill that purpose. Canada stood out to me because of its cultural inclusivity and professional opportunities. And the Ted Rogers MBA checked all the boxes. These intensive curriculum allow for the flexibility in course selection when I started off, which is important to fit my unique career goals. So also the downtown Toronto location gave me a lot of opportunities to network with top employers in Canada. There are lots of career supports for you available for you when you need. This is essential for someone navigating a career shift and a new country at the same time. I would say absolutely. Toronto is the economic heart in Canada, and it is also one of the most inclusive cities I've lived in. When I was choosing where to study, I weighted different cities in Canada and ultimately chose Toronto because it makes the most sense to me. It offered the balance between career development and lifestyle that I want. It also gave me an access to a professional network where I could continue to build on my past experience and grow into the new roles. With that being said, choosing a city, it's really a personal decision. So it depends on what matters most to you. For example, I just came back from Calgary for vacation, and I really love the culture and different pace of life there. Toronto is not the only answer, but it is the one that makes the most sense for me at this point in my life. For me, there were two phases. I wasn't set on consulting as a career goal at first, so I explored a wide range of courses that interest me. One thing I appreciate about Ted Rogers is the flexibility. It doesn't force you into a stream early on, but with the freedom comes with the responsibilities to be intentional. So I learned a lot by engaging with my diverse cohort and joining case competitions, especially the business strategy class. That exposure helped me realize that I have a strong interest in solving business problems. So after more coffee chats and conversations with industry professionals, I decided to pursue consulting. In the second phase, I tailor my electives to support that goal. So for example, taking courses like big data management and social media analytics, which helped me build my data analytics skills that I haven't developed and acquired in my previous roles. I also enrolled in consulting specific electives and chose the consulting at Capstone Project. In that project, I led a real-world consulting engagement with Turo Canada. Looking back, even courses like technology management and finance management, they were very instrumental in helping me understand business strategy more holistically, provide me with the frameworks and methodology, which is still useful in my role now. Extracurriculars helped me grow a lot outside of the classroom, whether it was participating in panels, organizing events, or just engaging in student groups. I learned how to show up more authentically and confidently. I also learned that leadership doesn't require being the loudest in the room. It's about being thoughtful, consistent, and aligned with your values. And that mindset helped me build meaningful relationships and expand my personal and professional network. It was incredible incredibly meaningful to me personally, especially starting over in a new country. That wasn't an easy task. And that award was a reminder that consistent value-driven effort is always seen, even if you're not the most outspoken person. Because it was an award that every student participate to nominate a person that has created the impact in their student lives. So it felt like a recognition of my academic work, my involvement in the student community, and my resilience. So it reinforces that as long as you stay true to your values, your impact will speak for itself. The capstone at Turo Canada was a turning point for me. So we were presented with a real business challenge and collaborated closely with Turo's leadership in Canada. It gave me a hands-on experience in leading and consulting project end-to-end. So from identifying the problem, the key issues, to research and then to deliver strategic recommendation directly to the C-suite leadership. I applied everything that I've learned from the program. For example, data analysis, stakeholder engagement, market research, stuff like that. And that experience still forms a key part of my consulting portfolio and skill set today. It shows me that I could lead impactful projects and help bridge the gap between our academic learning and real-world consulting work. This program helped me understand that empathy and rationality aren't mutually exclusive, and they complement each other. So I used to think that leadership was about having all the right answers. But I've come to see it's more about listening, being open, and creating space for others to thrive. Learning in such a diverse environment helped me better understand different perspectives and culture, and that's shaped how I lead and collaborate today. It is how tight-knit and supported the community is. So despite being a fast-paced program, there's a strong sense of care. So from the faculty, staff, and to the students. So as an international student, that community made a huge difference. I built friendships that last beyond graduation until now, and our alumni network is incredibly active. We have an alumni association that are constantly organizing events and networking opportunities for everyone to connect once in a while. Alumni are always willing to give back, in my opinion. They share the journey and support current students, alumni as well. The culture of paying it forward is strong, and I think that's what makes this program so special. Every day now, I apply critical thinking, problem solving, and stakeholder management skills. And this MBA taught me how to break down complex problems, communicate clearly with the client, and stay focused on practical outcomes. Especially for international students, this program is a great bridge into the Canadian workplace. I've talked to a lot of newcomers in Canada, in Toronto. Many newcomers are worried about lacking Canadian experience, but what really matters is being able to translate your past accomplishment into a local context. So when I started job searching here, I underestimated my previous HR experience in China. But through the MBA and an ongoing reflection, I learned how to frame that experience, especially my work in global change management, as a very valuable asset to a Canadian employer. That perspective helped me lead my current role and continue to support me in my career. So my biggest takeaway is don't undervalue your international experience. It could be exactly what makes you stand out. I would say be intentional, but also be open to discovery and change. The MBA, it's a journey and it's not the end goal. And sometimes the most valuable growth comes from the unexpected. So definitely speak up, ask for help, ask questions, put yourself out there. This program offers a lot of opportunity, but it's up to you to discover and maximize the resources that it provides. And most importantly, trust that your voice and your experience matter.